Hello everybody, click the like button. Today we are playing Minecraft. I'm trying to do 100 day series, but I know I wouldn't be able to record that much footage. So we're just gonna hop right into this world. So if you're wondering, I'm not actually playing the world, I'm watching it and talking to you guys about it. So yeah, that's what we're doing for today's video. It's a lot, but I think you guys can handle it. Anyways, we start in a loading screen, like most people do. But not any loading screen, the world. I don't know why, but I would suddenly have one health. So I decided to, do what most people would do. Run and figure out a way to be safe. So I made one of the most important bases in the house. In the game. I decided to use my wood and build a disgusting looking house. And the house will be a 1x1. And you can tell that was a bad decision, but just because it looked ugly doesn't mean it didn't help. I was saved by this whole entire video. Because I was safe, I decided to look for a light source. And it didn't take me long. After finding the light source, that's how I keep track of the day and the time. And if it's night or not. So, after finding that, I decided to craft and stay there for a while. Because that would be the place where I could survive. So I decided to change all of my items to the brand new Stone Age. Also because I needed stone, because I wouldn't survive without stone. So in this day, I decided to come out because it's still a day. It was still day 0, and I decided to grab torches and do a little bit of work by placing torches very perfectly, I can't say it, but basically safely, to make sure I don't die. Because if I die, the world gets deleted, even though when it's in easy mode. And I'm not in my computer, I'm using my phone because I don't have a computer yet. Anyways, I don't know what to say. I just kept on placing lights very, very perfectly. And I know I said that word wrong. But then I saw a skeleton, so I decided to go to my base. Really, really terrifiedly, so I blocked it off so no mobs can kill me. And I decided to go and make this my home. So I started digging up most of the things like most people would do. They go on the ground and they stand still for a few minutes. But then don't worry. After standing still for a few minutes, I decided to wait. And also to keep on mining. And you will see the mining part start to happen while I speedrun here. Because it was pretty boring right now. But that's how most videos are. So, yeah. I just kept on walking around because I didn't know what to do and I knew I was unsafe. Like, I just kept on walking around and then I decided to make a trap. Which I thought in my mind a skeleton would drop and he would die. And then I started making the rest of the house, walking around still, having the world log a lot. And I placed my crafting table and got a furnace and cooked up most of my iron. And by most, I mean all of it. And then we're into day 1. The next day, I decided to come out, like most people would. And I didn't know what will happen for this day, so I just kept on looking at my iron while the sun rised instead of looking at the sunrise, which could have been Minecraft pretty, but I decided not to look at it. But then I left. but then I came back. So I decided to change all of my items to the Iron Age very quickly, like every single item. And I saved a few items too. So after dropping out all of my stone under the hill, I decided I would keep on going above my days, looking at the iron, waiting for me to get some iron stuff mostly. I know I'm not Iron Man, but the iron was definitely useful, and you will see it save me in a ton of times around these videos. Yeah, there's gonna be more of these videos. So after making my first ever iron type of thing, what do you call it? Iron armor. I decided to go out. And then I'm pretty sure I saw it at this time. I saw a pig. So I decided to run to it, like most people would do when they're super, super hungry and they're about to die. So I destroyed the pig. After destroying the pig, I decided to place a wool block and destroying the sheep, but I decided to place a wool block and go back to the house. Because now I'm saved and I decided to cook the meat, eat the meat, and you will see why. Obviously, to get my health up. And I saw another pig, so I also took down that pig. And then I saw some iron nearby, so I decided to pickaxe. I also took down the coal too. And also, this one, I found the Minecraft world's largest coal vein of all. It felt like I was going through several chunks. Like, that was way too much. But I was able to handle it. And luckily, so was my pickaxe. So then I found 2 sheep, so I decided after killing this sheep, I would go get the rest of my wool, which I did. And it took a while to find the wool, but then I found it. And then I went back to the house, like most people will, and then I grabbed some wood after going back to the house, and after going back to the house, I made my first bed. And now with my brand new house that's gonna stay throughout the whole entire video, like literally the whole video, decided to make myself at home and cook up a bunch of iron and food. So that's basically what I did most of this times. Now, I'm not sure if any of you guys can hear that, but there is noise in the background. So if you hear anything, please tell me. So after cooking up the iron, moving my bed back to place, and eating the meat, I decided to, do stuff. Like craft a bunch of stuff. I crafted my chest though, which I put in the stuff I needed for some reason, like the food. But suddenly I had the urge to go mining, so I went to that deep cave that we saw earlier and went straight down it. It was extremely dark and not worth it in any way, so I decided to make a torch and light up the place everywhere. And if you're enjoying this video, please click the like button and the subscribe button to help me not die from the skeleton. But yeah, I did have to kill the skeleton, and that's where the armor really saved me, because I know I could have died without the armor. So then I kept on going above my days, and then I found some iron. That iron would be useful because in this part of the video, I wanted to make a farm. But before I made a farm, I had to go to sleep because it was starting to get dark. And my cell phone was getting very laggy. that I started taking out pieces in the video. So after taking out all of the iron and making the second part of the armor a chest plate, see, I made a chest plate, I went to sleep. Happily, but not ever after, because the next day, which you were about to see, because the next day is hard work. This day I wanted to build a farm, and it wasn't really that much that I did today. So basically all I did was decided to mine out a big chunk of the ground, take out a seed, and this is the part where I mined a whole lot of stuff. After getting my iron, I decided to go cook it up, and then I will put it and take out the whole entire piece of land. As you can see, cooking up the iron and destroying the island. Now you guys are seeing some physical lag. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'm lagging a lot while I'm watching this with you guys. But yeah, that's how you live throughout this video. So yeah. So after taking above most of this grass stuff, I decided to place it everywhere. And it definitely looks ugly with the stone, but soon I will change it next episode, hopefully. So after doing a bunch of that, I decided to take my iron, make a bucket and a helmet, and decide to go look for a water source. It didn't take me long though to find a water source, because I went in the wrong direction. But if you go in the wrong direction, you're in the right direction, because you will find a water source. And I also found that jungle tree. I'm pretty sure that's a jungle biome. But while I was looking for some things, I found 3 chickens in one, a ginormous ravine that goes diagonal, and I finally found the water source. So jumping in it, leaving the water source, and killing the cow because I was hungry was all part of the plan of this video. Now I know you guys might be seeing some physical lag, or my voice not just being correctly, like you can only hear it like this. But that's just a glitch. So after getting lost, I finally found my house by going back into my videos while making this part. Now when I found the house, I basically finished up the farmland. Like I grabbed the iron, I made a hole, and I lit up the place, and then I placed the water, and that's where this video ends. So let's just watch what I did. I did so much stuff. Really, so much stuff. It was a headache. Trust me, it was. But luckily I got through today. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and goodbye.